In the previous video, I explained some basic concepts of syntax. So in this video, I'll briefly talk about phonetics, which should be basic but essential part in the field of linguistics. As a student of linguistics, phonetics would be one of your mandatory courses to take, since students taking linguistic track must complete 6 credits in theory and general linguistics, including phonetics, phonology, and syntax. So this video would be helpful for students who want to go through the basic concepts of phonetics before taking their regular class. First, I'm going to give some ideas of phonetics and some concepts that you will be learned, and then explain how it is different from phonology. And lastly, I'll recommend a text that would be helpful for a student who does not have any background knowledge of phonetics. So I want to start with one question that, what does it mean by knowing a language? When can we say one knows a language? If he or she speaks fluently, writes academically, perfects in grammar or pronunciation. In order to know or understand a language, one has to have linguistic knowledge of that language, which includes the sound and the sound patterns of the particular language. Here we have the concepts of phonetics and phonology. So what is phonetics? Simply, it is about sound. It studies how humans produce and perceive sounds. And there are 3 branches in phonetics: articulatory, acoustic, and auditory. You might have some ideas by looking at the drawings, but I'll explain each of them shortly. First, articulatory phonetics deals with the ways in which speech sounds are made and differed. For instance, how we produce a sound using what kinds of articulators, such as tongue, lips, or teeth. Second, acoustic phonetics deals with acoustic properties of speech sounds, like how the sounds transfers. Last, auditory phonetics studies the way listeners perceive and understand linguistic signals. So focusing on listeners, it deals with how they perceive the sounds. Then how phonetics is different from phonology. As I explained before, phonetics is concerned with the sounds of language, whereas phonology deals with the sound patterns. What it means is that phonology studies the rules or systems in different languages. In fact, all languages have a particular rule in their sound system. For instance, there are some rules such as palatalization, filler softening, aspiration, and flapping in English. I'm not going into detail right now because you will be learned about this as you take the course. So basically what you have to understand right now is that phonetic is about sound and phonology is concerned with the patterns or systems of the sound. Last but not least, I would recommend a text before wrapping up this video. So this is LaForge, A Course of Phonetics. If you don't have any background knowledge of phonetics, I strongly recommend you to read this text before taking the regular class, because it is a bit straightforward and has lots of examples. So I think you might have no difficulties understanding various concepts of phonetics. And I also strongly recommend you to take the course in Yonsei. So this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this is helpful.